If anyone knows how persuasive Jerry Jones can be with signing coveted free agents, it's Troy Aikman. He was cheering for the team to bring Deion Sanders along in the 90s, and look how that turned out.
"I think it happens," Aikman said.
"If I was betting, I would bet virtually everything I have on it." It, of course, is the Cowboys' desired signing of NFL free agent receiver Odell Beckham Jr., which the insights from Aikman, the Hall of Fame QB now the lead analyst on ESPN, are surely based mostly on his experience with Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. For years around Valley Ranch, the former team headquarters, but arguably less so recently for the team that now calls the Star in Frisco home, observers have been fond of noting that if Jones desires a player, he signs that player. That's part of Aikman's reasoning here, said Troy in his KTCK visit.
"As soon as I heard that Jones was interested, this was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, whenever it was, I told people, if Jerry wants him, I'm telling you he's gonna be a Cowboy."
The Cowboys are dealing with some injuries and illnesses of their own, but it looks like most of the players in question will be okay for Sunday. The Colts, however, already ruled out a few. With a tough matchup on both sides of the ball, the Colts will be without starting right tackle Braden Smith, illness, and cornerback Kenny Moore too, shin/ankle. Smith popped up on the injury report Thursday with an illness and didn't practice Friday. The Colts were already mismatched against a vaunted Cowboys pass rush. That becomes even more so regardless of whether it's Dennis Kelly or Matt Pryor at right tackle. Moore was expected to miss this week and potentially further games after suffering a shin injury against the Pittsburgh Steelers. There is some positive news in that Kwity Paye, ankle, should be making his return after battling an injury for the better part of the last 2 months. Paye practiced in full all week. Tight end Jelani Woods will be listed as questionable for the game after being listed on the report with shoulder and quad injuries. Speaking of Deion Sanders, his name has become the topic of head coach vacancies at the college level. However, Jerry Jones believes he could cut it in the NFL if given the opportunity.
"Deion is very capable of being a head coach in the National Football League,"
Jones said Friday on his radio show on 105.3 The Fan.
"You couldn't be talking to anybody that knows him any better than I do."
Jones, who remains close with Sanders, said he is not surprised by the success the former Cowboys superstar is having as a coach. Sanders is 23-5 since he took the job 2.5 seasons ago. He is drawing interest from Colorado, South Florida, and Cincinnati among others, and could make a decision on his next move soon after Saturday's Southwest Athletic Conference championship game against Southern.
"Deion has such a positive enthusiasm about him, and a real genuine 1 and 1 is 3,
Jones said.
"It's a positiveness about him. He has a real understanding of what a player's mentality can and should be. Of course, he's actually been around and gotten the benefit of some of the greatest people in sport, and look what he brings to the table." Alabama's head coach Nick Saban is known for trying his players out at different positions. Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys went through something similar at Alabama, but another teammate of his found himself in the same scenario, but on the opposite side of the ball. Smith rolled with the first-team offense as a receiver to start practice, then threw a yellow penny over his offensive jersey to line up with the secondary. He remembered his calls and assignments without asking for reminders. No hesitation, no complaints about extra responsibility. Smith even had fun. If you are interested in investing in media in a way that generates authority for your business, and with a lot of results, advertise on our channel. Our contact is in the description. Also watch this video.